Now, if you have watched this video all the way to the end, come and see me and tell me that you have, and I will give you a treat to congratulate you on actually doing what you were supposed to. Alright, now we're on Pause and Practice 3-3, which is on page 163. You should follow along in the book while you're watching the video and pause the video as you go to complete the tasks. So in this project, we will continue to build Paradise Lake's sales report by inserting a pie chart that shows the proportion of each sales category in the organization's total sales. We will also insert a combination chart sheet to compare rentals and maintenance expense, and finally we will insert sparklines in the worksheet. So the first thing you do is you open your Pause and Practice 3-2 workbook and do Save As, make it Pause and Practice 3-3, and then we're going to create a pie chart for the total sales revenue. So you should be on the Location 1 Cass Lake worksheet and select cells A5 to A8. Here we are. Alright, A5 to A8, which is here, 5 to 8. Then hold down the Control key and select H5 to H8. Then on the Insert tab, in the Charts group, we insert the pie or donut chart, which is right here. Insert pie or donut, click on the little arrow and choose 3D pie. Alright, then we're going to click on the Move Chart button, which is right over here, and click the New Sheet and name it Pie Chart. Okay, and now it's on its own tab. Now we're going to format the pie chart. So the first thing we're going to do is give it a title. So we click up here on the placeholder for the chart title, triple click on that to select both words, and type second and third quarters. Second and third quarters. Enter, and sources of revenue. Alright, so now we're going to select the first line, second and third quarters. Go up here to Home and change that to 24 point. Then we're going to Sources of Revenue. You can do it on the mini toolbar right here, and that gets changed to 18 point. Okay, and then we click over here to deselect that. Double click on the pie, which opens up the Format Data Series task pane over here. Click on the Series Options button, which is the one that looks like a little bar graph, and click on the Room and Cabin Rental Slice, which is this one. It's blue. If you can see down here in the legend, it's the blue one. So we click that, which changes it to the Format Data Point. And now we're going to set the explosion for that slice of the pie. And so we go here to Point Explosion and change it to 10%. And enter. And you can see it gets exploded away from the rest of the pie. You can also change that with the arrow keys. It should be 10%. Alright, we close the task pane. And now we're going to change the legend. So click down here and click the Home tab and change the font size to 12 so we can actually see it. Alright, and then point to the legend border, which is the edge, until you have your move pointer, which is the 4 arrows. And we're just going to drag it a bit closer to the chart, like that. Alright, click the chart area to deselect the legend, and we're all set with that. Now we're going to create another chart, a combination chart. So we go back to the Location 1 Cass Lake tab and select cells A4 to G5, A4 to G5, and then hold down the Control key and select A9 to G9, A9 to G9, right there. Alright, we go to the Insert tab, and this time we're going to choose the Insert Combo chart, which is this one right here. Click on that, and then we're going to find the clustered column line on secondary axis, which is this one. Clustered column line on secondary axis. So choose that. Then we're going to move the chart to a new sheet, and that's going to be named Combo Chart. OK. And now we're going to go there and do some formatting. So first choose the title, triple click, and change it to second and third quarters. Press enter, and then comparison of rentals and total sales. Okay. Deselect that, and then we're going to choose Style 6 from the Chart Tools, the Chart Styles group, which is right here. And Style 6, if you hover over them, they'll tell you the styles. So Style 6 is this one that has the dark background. Alright, and then click off to the side. Now we're going to insert spark lines in a worksheet. We go back to Location 1 Cass Lake. Right click the column H heading, so up here, just right click on that, and it selects the entire column, and then choose Insert to insert a new column. Alright, so that is over here next to it. Now we're going to select the cell range B5 to G8, B5 to G8. It's all that data. And then click the Column Sparkline button, which is on the Insert tab. So Insert Column Sparkline right here. Click on that. And we have the data range is B5 to G8. And then for the location range, we click and drag to select the cells H5 to H8. So H5 to H8. And as you can see, they come up with absolute references. And then click OK. And it inserts the spark lines. And then we're going to format those. So since it's already selected, we should be able to, well, go ahead and click just any cell in that group, and then click on the Sparkline Color button, which is up here, and select Green Accent 6 Darker 25%. So here's green, Accent 6, and it's darker 25%. So that is this one. Alright, and then while it's still selected, click the Format button in the Home tab Cells group, Home tab, Cells group, Format, and change the row height to 30, so row height 30, click OK. Let's see, it should have changed all of them, but it did not, so let's try that again. Format, row height, 30. Okay, now it changed all of them. And then we're going to set the column H width to 16. So go here, column width, 16. Click OK, click to the side, save and close the workbook.